This journal is for people travelling to England, or people who love England, or people who are planning a trip to England. It does acknowledge that Scotland and Wales exist, but coming from England, it is a tad England centric. So it starts with an Ordnance Survey map of part of England. Can't quite make that out, but there are some maps on the side and a camera on the back, a field notes guide and a bag for carrying everything. It assumes you are going to explore a bit more of England than just the tourist sites. So inside there's a series of little journal prompts in this envelope and a little introduction. I'm assuming you're going to know what you're going to be looking for, but there's some little prompts there that you can pull out and you can just write in yourself, or you can stick them on suitcases, dazzled, letters, sniff sniff, just little things to try and sort of help you think of something that you might want to write about if you're feeling stuck. I imagine this is going to be a planning tool and then a recording tool, but if you want to use it as a regular journal, then you can do that too. So this has got lots of beautiful pictures of England, and it's also got lots of ephemera for little bits of advertising, often for things that no longer exist. Hyam & Co. Knickerbocker suits, possibly not terribly popular. And then there's a picture inside a cathedral, an advert for the railways, Beecham's pills, and it's entirely up to you how you use it. There is already text on some of the pictures, but you can write on there as well if that happens to be something that makes you feel like writing. There are pages for writing out lists or anything. You will record memories. This is some Honiton lace, so you could write on there if you wanted to. Again, more little adverts and a picture. That looks like, I don't know, I'm not sure if that's the London Eye. I don't think they've got red cars on that. And some of the pages have been soaked in tea, which is why they have a slightly crumpled effect. It just adds a bit more interest to the texture. So there's pictures, there's places to write, there's little views of London across the page there, a picture of a telephone box, there's a picture of a castle, and there's a ghostly knight standing over at the top of it. More places to write, Bluebell Woods with a picnic table and chair, yeoman warder by an oak tree. So it's got a sort of feeling of the past, but it's also got very much a feeling of the present. So places to write, draw, add lists, whatever you want to add in there. More castle, more adverts, pictures. So these cards here, you can write on the back of them. You can use them as little lists for things you want to do, things you want to take out, things you want to leave in there. There's quite a few tucked in here because I found such a gorgeous array of images that made me think of England. So this is it. So there's a gentleman and his dog overlooking the cliffs. There's woven fabrics, there's yarn, there's Big Ben, there's festivals, all kinds of things. View of the Globe Theatre, something happening on the stage there. Just lots and lots of pages. A crown because, well, you need a crown to go to England, of course. Cadbury's, which is still going strong. There's a guardsman standing in his box. And so it's partly for helping you plan things that you want to make a note of, that you absolutely want to go and see, as well as keeping a record of your trip once you've been there. There are little bookmarks, or little charm bookmarks throughout the book that you can move to pages you really want to keep and come back to. And then there are these tags with pictures of wool on it, because knitting is a big English tradition, which again you can put in such a way that the ribbons hang out and you can find them again later as well. So all the way through, pictures of food, places to go, water running over, I think that's in the Lake District, walking over moss-covered rocks, tablecloths, gingham, school uniform as well. Just all kinds of things, lots and lots of room to record your memories, and a bowler hat, of course, because nobody wears them anymore, but you might think you need one. St Paul's Cathedral with a big red bus. All kinds of imagery to get you excited. English rose, lavender salts. That's Regent Street, people walking on the road, suit of armour. Full English breakfast with egg and bacon and mushrooms and real baked beans. I often use little images over the top of other images to make them a little more fun and unrealistic. But there are pictures too of roast beef and Stonehenge. So there's a lot of things to look at, lots of little things tucked in there to see. Doctor Who's box, Real English Gentleman, a Union Jack, so that you can get used to what it looks like. Who's this? So this is for a wooden photograph engraving company that may well not exist, but you could go and see as well. So that is what you have in there. You've got writing prompts, you've got all kinds of little things to write on, things to put notes on, things to look at and get excited about. And I hope if you do go to England, you have an absolutely wonderful time, and that this journal helps you plan your trip as well as keep your memories of your trip once you get there. Thank you.